What's good, winners? Welcome back to this channel. My name is Wini Boansi and I make locks and travel content. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. And trust me, I've been saying that this year, consistency over any and anything. And also, please make sure that you smash that like button and let the YouTube algorithm know that you're feeling my videos so that they can start pushing my content and this channel can grow and we can be a nice, happy, big family. Now, as y'all can see, I got a fresh retwist today, baby, on the 22nd of October, which is a Saturday. I've got a lovely retwist all over. I didn't get it styled because I've vowed that I'm not going to be styling my hair for a very long time unless maybe it's like a really special occasion, because earlier on this summer my locks, like towards the front of my head, had started to thin out. And so I'm just currently on a journey of trying to do the least with my locks. I don't want to be excessively retwisting. I don't want to be styling if I don't have to. I don't want to be using 101 products. I don't even want to be washing it excessively either. However, I thought that this would be the perfect time to bring out this notepad and basically share some points with y'all. But before I get into that, y'all can see my background is a little bit different. We're in my bedroom today. I'm filming this video during the evening, so there's no natural light, there's no sunlight, it's dark outside. And so I thought, let me just chill in my room, get comfortable, talk to y'all. You guys can see the color scheme. Listen, before I moved here, I was very adamant about like my walls being bright, so that, you know, when I'm taking pictures or whether I'm filming, it's bright. And just not only that, but sometimes I used to experience low moods. I'm not going to speak to existence now, but I thought to myself, if for whatever reason that is to happen again, for me, bright colors really helps to perk up my mood. So you can see there's like a grey, white, purple kind of theme, and that's basically more or less the theme in my room. There are like some black elements, like I've got a black silvery kind of wardrobe and other bits and pieces that I'm not going to show y'all. But the point is, it's looking nice and bright on camera, and that's how I wanted it to look. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to be talking about why next year I plan on getting my hair retwisted only up to 3 times and nothing more than that. So my first point is that retwisting less allows for you to grow healthy roots. Now, for those of y'all that have been following me for a long time, you probably know this already, but if you're new, it's not a problem. I'm gonna explain. Some years ago, I had experienced really excessive thinning, and I decided I was gonna go a whole year without retwisting my locks, right? And what I found is, on that journey, my roots really thickened up, and it was shocking. I probably might put up a link here if I can find the video. And for me, it really allowed me to realize that in general, probably with natural hair in general, less is more. Before I locked up, I was doing the very least with my hair, and I found that my hair was really happy, to the extent where, if I remember correctly, I wasn't even using things like oil or like hair cream. I was like using leave-in conditioners only, apart from obviously when I was washing my hair and doing hot oil treatments and stuff. But my hair was really happy. So I kind of don't understand why when I got into locks, or got into my lock journey, I then started to become really obsessed with techniques. But anyway, going that whole year without retwisting was really refreshing for my hair. My roots became so much thick, and not only that, but leading on to my second point, being less obsessed with techniques allows for your actual locks to thicken up. Now, I can't talk about anybody else's locks apart from mine, but what I noticed is when I retwist my locks less, my actual locks as well start to thicken up. So it's not only my roots that benefit from it, my locks as well. However, what I will say in regards to the roots thickening up thing is there might be some parts of your hair that might not necessarily be happy with that, which is why like originally I had actually said that I'll probably retwist maybe like twice next year, and then I had to really kind of think to myself, and everyone's got different hair types and different hair textures, and what I noticed is for the most part I would say about 90% of my roots thickened up, and then there was like about a 10% where my locks wasn't happy. It was that there was a lot of roots, but then the actual lock itself had started to like thin out. So for me, one thing that I've realized is if I'm gonna do this properly next year, it would work well for me to retwist about every 3 to 3.5 months, around that region. My third point, which is really obvious, but I'm gonna mention it anyway, is that cost effective. Do you know what I mean? If you're somebody that's getting your hair retwisted literally every single 4 to 6 weeks, right, you're gonna be spending a lot of money compared to somebody that is getting their locks retwisted every like 3.5 months, 4, 6 months for some people. The way that the world is going right now, and I'm pretty sure that wherever you're watching me from the world, you would know this, cost of living is really becoming exceptionally high. And I think that personally, the money that you're spending, or the money that let me speak for myself because everybody's circumstance is different, the money that I would be spending getting my hair retwisted every 6 to 8 weeks could really go towards something else, whether it's saving, whether that's putting more money into making better content, traveling, equipment, whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of us from all around the world are feeling the pinch in some shape or form. My fourth point, which is kind of weird because I've kind of mentioned it already earlier on in this video, but I have just noticed that in general my hair really flourishes when I don't do the most with it. And also I've noticed that my scalp problems as well ease a lot, which is very interesting because I've spoken about this before, but I'm gonna say had because it's disappeared now, fingers crossed it stays away. But for example, I had seborrheic dermatitis, and it was predominantly like affecting my edges, and that's disappeared. It's disappeared, literally, which is interesting. Nothing that I use on my scalp at present irritates my scalp as well, and I just think that it's just because I've been practicing just doing the very least. What I've been doing now is I stay hydrated, I consume better foods, I stay away from excessive oily foods, I probably have takeaway once a week, if even that. I tend to be eating a lot more kind of home cooked meals and really focusing on what I'm putting in my body internally and my thoughts and all of that good stuff. And in general, I've just noticed that it helps to have my hair flourish. And on this journey of doing the very least, I just don't want to do that much. I find that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but locks is, I'm gonna say, a hairstyle and a lifestyle that allows for you to be very free, very easygoing. You don't have to be getting it done all the time. You don't have to be touching it all the time. You don't have to be bombarding it with a lot of products, to be honest. I'm kind of going off topic, aren't I? But yeah, that's basically the reasons, 4 reasons as to why I plan on retwisting just up to 3 times next year. And then, God willing, we'll see how things pair up. Maybe I'll be able to get into a point in time where I'm just retwisting maybe twice. I'm not gonna say once. I feel like once would be a little bit of a stretch, simply because the front of my hair is, I don't want to say it's problematic, but it's quite delicate at the moment. Like, for example, today I wanted to get 2 locks installed at the front, and I was advised not to because obviously I don't want to be putting a lot of pressure on the kind of parts that need more strength. But nevertheless, When it comes to retwisting your locks, how often would you say you retwist your locks in a year? And if, for example, you're somebody that maybe you retwist it quite often, what are your plans for 2023 in regards to that? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any other video suggestions for me, drop them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to fulfill them, alright? Thanks so much for watching this video. Until my next one, mwah, take care, be good.